too. As you can see, there's 3 people that's harassing me while I'm taking my son to school. Every single day, I get freaking bothered by these freaking people. See, the older woman acting like she ain't got no sense. Yes. Yes.
Her son ain't gonna even tell that.
Yes.
Your son ain't gonna
yes.
lie to you like that. Look at him.
I specifically told you that we were fine. I specifically no. You're the one who's the embarrassment. You're the one who's the embarrassment. You're the one who's the embarrassment. No, the one who said
the bus is coming. The bus is coming.
The one that said
the bus is coming. The bus is coming.
The one that said is you.
All right, the bus is coming.
Yes.
Right, chill out.
No, move. The one that said is you. The one that said is you. The one that said is you. Do not have no conversation with my son. You see how she continuously antagonizing my son. I specifically said, leave me alone. I specifically said, no, I'm having a wonderful day. No, you're harassing me. You see how you keep harassing me. You see how you keep talking to my son. And I said, leave my son alone. I specifically said, leave my son alone. You see how you don't listen? You see how you don't listen? Obviously, you have some problems. Obviously, you have some problems. I specifically said, leave me alone. Leave my son alone. Leave my son alone. Walk.
You get on the fucking bus. Get on the bus. You get on the bus first. Get on the bus. Get on the bus.
You see her?
Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Get on the bus.
Trying to attack.
Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. You gotta go. Get on the bus. Get on the bus.
Let's go.
I'll follow you.
Fucking lying, bitch.
I'll follow you.
Look how she acting.
No. She's continuously touching my son, and I told her, me and my son are fine.
Get in the car.
I specifically said, me and my son are fine. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. And I got where you work at too.
You messing with him?
Yeah, she's continuously messing with my son. My son sits right here, and I specifically said my son is fine. Because she came all the way out there, all those dogs that she has in her driveway, she does not take care of them. They run away continuously. They run to me. So, when I specifically go to the point of taking my son, or taking her dogs back, they got a hard-set attitude. Okay, city called them and all this other stuff. My son just sitting right there at the edge of the driveway. They jump up, that's my property, that's my property, that's my property, that's my property. I'm like, no, it's a driveway. My son is not on your property. My son is just sitting right there. She came out one day doing, are you okay? Are you okay? But if it was a dark-skinned black boy, that you wouldn't have said nothing to him. He's light-skinned. Are you okay? Is there something wrong? I said, my son is fine. My son is fine. Have a nice day. Now somebody else comes out, do the same thing. My son is fine. Have a nice day. Oh, you want to do something? Get out the car. Oh, you want to do something? I'm saying, what do you mean? My son is fine. He's just sitting there waiting for the bus. You're yelling, you're this. I'm like, I don't have to, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling. I'm pronunciating my words so you can hear me because you're far off. I shouldn't have to explain myself. My son is fine. Oh, stay off our property. Nobody gives a damn about your property. My property is over 4,000 square feet. I'm not caring about your property. My son is just sitting up there waiting for the bus. Now here come the other two. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I said, oh, you went from my son and me telling you my son is fine to you want to strap. So I'm like, okay. Then she said, oh yeah, let's record this. But she's acting irrational. I said, okay, I can record it too. She's acting crazy. She's been acting crazy all day. You don't know me. How you know I'm acting crazy? I specifically told you that my son is fine. And you went from you want to fight. Oh, your son is being a time. So you want to sit up here and want to start shit. You want to sit up here and start shit. I'm sitting here waiting for the bus. Then she keeps trying to touch my son. I said, why you want to start shit? You don't have to talk to my son. You don't have to touch my son. Because I didn't touch you. Because trust me, if I touch you, you're going to have some problems.
Don't get in no trouble. It ain't worth it.
They want to act like they this, that, and the other because they have all those cars. Baby, you have to have money to put in them cars.
Yeah.
You have to have gasoline, all of that stuff. All that stuff has been sitting there for years.
That's the bus stop, so you can't tell nobody when to fight.
Yes, I'm standing right there waiting for. I'm sitting right there waiting for the bus. Okay, my son is still on the edge. Still on the edge. You getting an attitude because of what? You get an attitude because of what? Your property? Nobody gives a damn about your property because by law, what is it?
Outside the gate is the city. The sidewalk, that's the city.
Well, there's the sidewalk and a so much amount of space on each side belongs to the city.
Right.
Because a lot of people been sitting up there complaining about, oh, you know, your dog is walking here, there, and there.
The dog one of
But
these?
I'm like, yes. No, I'm just giving an example.
Oh, okay.
Because people walk their dogs, so they want to sit up here and call the city, oh, your dog is walking here, there, and there. It's like, no. Anything that's on the roadway in a certain amount of square feet belongs to the city.
Yeah.
Anybody who has any kind of sense would know that. You want to fucking try to argue and try to fight me with 3 fucking women, 3 girls,
Wow.
over a square footage. She's acting like she's having this giant party or something like that he's blocking the area. No, he's not. He's just sitting right there. He's just sitting right there. He's not bothering you. He's not bothering no one. He's just sitting right there. He didn't even say anything to you. He's just sitting right there.
Right.
And you see that that's a minor. You see that that's a minor. You see that's a minor. You see an adult is right there. So instead of talking to the adult, you want to talk to the child. You want to walk up and act like this is supposed to be some wayward child.
Wow.
So I'm like, what is your problem? What is your issue?
Right.
Then she, oh, what you want to get into? I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. Oh, you gonna miss your bus. I'm like, I catch the bus because I choose not to drive.
Right.
And catching a Lyft or an Uber every single day, no, it's way less expensive than catching a bus.
Right.
It's one bus. So I'm like, what's your problem? You were trying to act like you out there.
Right.
No. I'm like, she doesn't even realize while I was recording her, I was recording where she works at. Because I'm like,
oh, that's a business there?
no,
Excuse me.
they sell, they try to sell food on top of selling clothes, on top of selling like other stuff. Then her husband works at Publix, so he gives out the food. On top of that, then she works at a daycare.
Oh.
So she was wearing.
Is she acting like that?
So she was wearing her logo. So I'm like, hey, I got your. I'm saying, you sitting up here, you acting erratically like this around a child.
You working around kids?
And you supposed to be working around children. I said, well, I got you. So if I felt like turning this in to your boss, might be your last day.
Yeah, you acting like that around kids.
Then she wants to turn around and say, oh, she's acting crazy. I'm like, I'm not acting crazy. I'm acting very irrational because I asked you several times to stop trying to touch my son. Why is you walking up trying to touch my son? Why is you walking up trying to talk to my son? Why are you walking up trying to belittle his mother in front of her? I said, have a nice day. My son is fine. Literally. Straight to the point. Have a nice day. My son is fine. How does that turn into a fight?
The child at all.
You're not supposed to be walking over touching the child. A lot of people will go to the point of having that thing on them. So I'm like, you go to the point, I'm like, now everybody can have a gun without a license. But that's the thing about how they get you. Yes, you can have a license, but you're not permitted to shoot. And if you shoot, you won't go to jail. No. Because they want you to pay a tax.
Right.
Because it's lodging a weapon. My cousin, he had to pay what, $4,000? For a couple of months. Because he shot 2 people. It was self-defense. So I'm like, no, I'm not trying to get into that, but I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. I'm like, leave my son alone. My son ain't do nothing to you. This is our property. You sitting up there acting like everybody's on your property. Nobody's on your property. And so you need to, before you start screaming, this is our property. No, it's not your property. It was your grandfather's property. Y'all put him in an old folks home and took his property. So talk what you know. Because y'all didn't want to take care of him, but y'all want to turn around and take his property as soon as he dies.